you're looking to pay the balance of $6,800. They don't even mention that you can even negotiate this.
Oh, it's so sneaky. Oh, again, I would have
Isn't that
never,
crazy?
I would have never known that. I would have never forget.
Let's go ahead and grab a piece of paper and a pen, and let's get going. So your $8,000 account originated from Citibank, but it's already been sold to Radius Global. Radius Global has been calling you over and over, and they're letting you know that this account, you owe us $6,000, okay? Right now, they're gonna say that your account's $6,000. Now, between me and you may have $6,000, but you should not be paying $6,000. Why is that? I'm glad that you asked, because this account has already been sold to Radius Global. Pennies on the dollar. That's right, pennies on the dollar. It's not illegal. They've been doing this for a very long time. Citibank is going to consider this as a loss, right? For them, they're going to write this off on their taxes and they're moving on. They're not thinking about you anymore once it's gone over to a third-party company. They're going to come up with two offers. You're not going to let them know that you have two offers, but I'm doing this to save you time and so that you don't feel intimidated on the phone, because the thing about debt collectors are they got one job to do: close those accounts as fast as possible. They don't want to be on the phone with you for too long. And number three, let's just be honest, a lot of them have attitudes, but you gotta, don't just take the emotion out of it. Stay focused on task and let's get this collection removed and settled. You could actually get this account about down 75% off, right? So I'm gonna go over to my calculator so we can do this real math. So let's just say 6,000 subtract 75% off. That's $1,500, okay? So offer one would be $1,500, okay? Now you may say, Carson, I can't really do that right now. Okay, remember, two offers. So I did 75% off. We're gonna do a little bit lower than that. So offer number two, we're gonna try to sell this account for $750, okay? Offer number three, they're just really not budging. I'm gonna offer them $2,000, but that's gonna be my highest. And to be honest, offer three, we're not gonna offer on the first phone call, right? You're gonna say, Carson, you know what? I don't know, I can't afford it. So you're gonna come with your own. I want you to be realistic. How much can you afford to pay it off right now in full? I'm not talking about payments. Your first offer is gonna be the one that you know that is sitting in your account. You can pay this, because guys, listen. What I'm teaching right now is going to be one and done, all right? There's a second option with payments, but the first offer, I want it to be the number you could think of right now that you can afford, right? So the first one, I'm going to say $1,500, but maybe your offer one might be $1,000 or $750. That's totally fine. But again, we're going to have three offers, but on the call, we're only going to go up to two max, and I'm going to break that down, a reason why we're doing that later, okay? This is the specific language you want to use when you are going to settle an account that is in collections. Do not rush through this. I want you to practice and say it with confidence before you make the phone call. Okay, they're gonna do their little opener, and then you're gonna get ready to say what you're gonna say. So number one, let them know that I'm calling to settle this account in full. I'm calling today to settle my account paid in full, in return to have this account deleted from all three credit bureaus. That is specifically what you want to say. Some people will say, I'm calling to pay it in full and have it deleted from all three credit bureaus. Literally, as long as you have that language, you're good. We've already set the terms of why I am calling here today. They're going to say, okay, great. We found your account. It looks like you owe us $6,000. How would you like to pay today? Now notice, they're not going to mention that it's negotiable. That's not their job. Their job is to get as much money out of you for this account so that they can close it and move on. Remember that. It's a numbers game. So let them say that, right? What we're going to do is say, great. So actually, what I would like to do, because this is what I can afford, is I'm prepared to pay you $1,000. I'm prepared to pay it right now with my debit card, $1,000. So can we get this going right now? They might say, looking at your account, sir, it looks like the best that we can do is $1,500. You're going to say, Well, honestly, I can only afford $1,000. And they might give you some more pushback. If they can't come to a agreement with you and they're still over your numbers, you're gonna ask for a supervisor, okay? Again, don't keep going back and forth on the first person that answers a call, because I'm gonna be honest with you, when you start going way lower than what they want you to pay, you are gonna need a supervisor because they're the only ones that can authorize that payoff amount that you're asking for. Remember that. So number 2, we're going to ask for a supervisor. Okay? Once you ask the supervisor, they might give you a hard time, they may not. They say, hi, I know that you're calling. I understand you want to pay this off, but listen, we need $2,500 or we need $6,000. You know, again, stick to the script. Well, today at this moment, I would love to just pay this off. I can't afford to do any payments right now. I can give you $1,000. You know what's going to end up happening? They're going to say, well, you know what? Fine, we'll go ahead and do it for the $1,000. But once they come to the agreement, make sure you say the words again, because now you're talking to someone new. Okay, I'm ready to give you guys my credit card, my debit card information. However, I want to make sure this account is going to be settled, paid in full, and you are going to have this deleted with all 3 credit bureaus. And I would like to have the deletion letter emailed to me or mailed to me. And what are they going to say? Well, it's going to take up to 30 days, but yes, we're going to settle this account paid in full. Why do we want the words paid in full? Because you don't want to pay for something and it stays on your collection, stays under collections on your credit profile. That wasn't the agreement. That's not why you're calling them. Remember that. You are paying in full to settle this account, okay? Important. Why do we also want a copy of the deletion letter? Because sometimes companies will actually sell your account again. Maybe somebody forgot, they made a mistake, but guess what? If you have that deletion letter, which is either emailed to you or you have your copy, you can then say, hey, so-and-so, by the way, I've already settled this, you need to get rid of this off my account. There's no more paying again. It's kind of rare, but it actually happened to me like years ago, maybe like 10 years ago. That's literally it. 3 steps. Settle the account, you get the opening on the call. Number 2, you're going to ask for a supervisor. Number 3, repeat again what you're doing with them on the phone, and you're done deal. Now, Carson, they're giving me a hard time. They're not accepting my first offer. Okay, no problem. Go to your second offer. If you still can't get this done, then it may take another separate call. Don't rush it. I know you might be wanting to get this off your collections, but this is a game that you have to really master and play so that you don't sit here and use all your liquid cash or cash that you have in the bank, because you need that for other things, right? You made a mistake, it's okay, but do not pay these collection companies like full price. It just doesn't make any sense. Now, Carson, I can't pay the $1,000 right now. No problem. What you can do is let them know that I would like to pay you $500 today, $500 in 2 weeks. Here's the credit card that you can take it out of, right? Here's my debit card that you can take it out of. Again, you are in control of this deal. They're not going to make you feel like it is, but you have to have the mentality of, I'm going to get this done the way that works best for me, not how it works for them. When you have that mentality, you will understand that this is a lot easier than you could imagine. If you have any questions, drop a comment below, because I would love to expand more if needed on this amazing subject. And if the steps actually worked for you, just please come back to this video, because I would love to hear from you on how helpful this video was for you to get rid of your collection accounts. Again, this is Carson Seagram on Financial T. Don't forget to stay rejuvenated, and please, please, please help the channel out by giving this a like and hitting that notification bell, because listen, we're going to be dropping fresh tea almost every single week, and I would love to hear from you guys. I would love to stay connected with you all, and I truly appreciate the support every time, every single new subscriber that's new to the channel, and to our existing subscribers. And listen, Financial T is here for all your financial needs and resources. And like I said, stay locked in, stay rejuvenated with Financial T. Until next time, have a good one.
For classics.com.